asked your wife, Nancy, I said, please, what can you do to assist? She said she don't know, fine girl. The only reason I'm cooking is because of you, because you were nice and you involved me and everything. But you see Zita and this Mensa, I don't want to cook for them.
Yeah, no, I don't cook.
Well, thank you so much.
Eat the carrots, my love.
Oh, don't do that. Shut up, please. You two shut up. Shut up.
You're
who is dumb?
Out of my face.
Who is dumb?
Get the fuck out of my face.
For your mouth. I said, please, what can you do? Who are you bringing for who?
Shut up, Shut up, Don't hit her.
Hit me. No. Please hit me.
Hi guys, you guys are welcome back to my channel. How are you doing? I hope you guys are good. So I wanted to say something. You see, people's account to different incidents really differs, honestly, because I wish there are cameras everywhere in this life for proof, because the way people interpret things. So this Zita and Mide's fight now, Ibu Fubara is in diary session, and the way she narrated the fight, God, I said, is this what I watched? You can even see some of the video because I put a few of the video here. He said Mide told Zita to help with the cookie and Zita fled up almost immediately. I said, hey. So guys, this is what happened. Damboski wanted to make food for him and his wife. And I think with Mensa also, Mensa knows how to cook. He had already said, because Thelma had already attacked him. He said, Mensa, can you boil water? Can you cook food for the house? The guy said it's only a bar he can do. Some guys are like that. Alright. So he knows he can't cook. So it always they perch. And Mide said, can she join them? And Damboski said, okay, very well, fine. Damboski being there, to me, Damboski being there already represents Zita's interest. Because if you didn't join, Damboski was going to make food for himself and Zita. We already know Zita is his babe. The first confirmed ship, even if people say the ship is not given. Okay, so Mide now said the guy said he wanted to use admin, that it makes it a lot easier. You know, guys, food. Maybe Mide was trying to cut carrots. She came to join to actually assist, in making the breakfast. Then Otega now chipped in like, is Bright's own not there? Mide of course said yes. This is where I have a problem with Mide. Go and bring Bright to help now. If Damboski was already trying to make the food, you came to volunteer. Zita already bathed, dressed. They do her pink lady. She's always wearing different shades of pink. You know, doing her slim girl, fine girl, dark skin thing. And you are bringing, Bright is not there, but you are representing Bright. So, no wahala. You called Mensa to come and help. Mensa said, don't call me, I no fit help. Damboski is like, why will you not help? If you want to eat, you will come gas do something. The guy said he can only do a bar, but he was sitting there in the kitchen. So Zita walks in. Mide now told Zita to try and assist them with something, and Zita said, no, fine girl. Zita said it in the coolest way. I didn't see any condescending tone. I didn't see any harsh tone. It was a friendly thing, and she added, fine girl. Mide didn't find it funny. And she just said it, no, fine girl, that she just said, no, fine girl. The boyfriend was already there. So they went to the freezer to take protein. They brought chicken. When they were bringing the chicken, I'm like, so some people just want to cook. You go and get. That's why they used to. Honestly, when they say some people carry 5 chickens, I know they see them. It's the housemates that observe it. So they brought out this chicken that they want to use. This Ibu Fubari was in the kitchen looking at them. Then she now said, are we allowed to take chicken? Me, I want to bring chicken for breakfast. I thought they said no chicken for breakfast. Tega said no, that chicken is not allowed for breakfast. Mide now thought and said, oh, we're not supposed to use chicken for breakfast. They said yes. Damboski now told Zita, you guys to return it. Just cuckoo go keep them. And the girl carried the chicken and was going to go and keep the chicken. Mide, what about Mensa that told you? In fact, the way Mensa told Mide he wouldn't help was worse than the way Zita answered her. If you ask me, if you watch just at that part, what I watched, Mensa's tone, but let's say maybe they are used to Mensa and so they talk. Mensa said, no, they do not come you. But Vita said, no, fine girl. That, like she answered like a friend. Mide now started, I told your wife I told your wife to help us do something and she said no, fine girl, I can't do it. I'm just making this food because you Damboski asked me, was nice to me. If not, I would. Zita said, oh okay, chop the carrots, because I think she was cutting carrots. Zita first of all said okay, don't cook. She now said okay, chop the carrots. She was still being calm. And Mide now turned and said, I can actually, there's spaghetti here, I can actually make spaghetti for me and I will not add you. I will not add you and mensan. I'll just eat. The girl say, don't cook now, it's okay. The girl was walking away and she told her, shut up. Hey, this Zita gets more craze for her though. I've been waiting for her to display since she came into that Big Brother house. She was the first person to walk into the house with all the attitude, and she just came and disappeared into sheep. If I was still hearing about her because she became the chameleon and the snake, we are like, okay, this storyline. And she was carrying the pot of meat to go and drop in the freezer. When they told her shut up, she was like, don't do that, don't do that. She now started using shut the F word. They had them now, dumb as bitch and the rest. Mide was like, who is dumb? Remember, Mide was cutting carrots with a knife. What is her name? Zita was carrying pot that they put meat inside. Zita went to the freezer and dropped the meat. Now they're walking towards Mide because they're already abusing themselves. Shut up, don't say that, dumb ass bitch, you're dumb, you don't know anything, you're stupid. They were just already calling themselves names. And now Zita was now moving to where Mide was. Now Boki first of all said, now small now they start fight too, because then he was backing the girlfriend because she was dropping the chicken in the freezer. He just said, now small now just they start fight. Before he knew, that's why nobody even knew. Zita has reached where Mide is. And Mide was holding a knife. You will see, just watch the video. She was holding a knife and was pointing the knife at Zita. Do you get? You know when you're cutting something, you're using the knife, raised it up and was pointing. That knife would have hurt Mide self. Or if Zita do anything, if you choke am for face. So she was waving the knife at Zita and pointing. Zita now used the pot she was holding and hit the knife off Mide's hand. That was when the knife fell. And why will you tell me shut up? And Mide now started saying, this girl hit me, this babe hit me, you hit me, oh, you want to fight? She hit the knife off your hand. She did not hit you with the pot. That was what I watched. And now the girl now started saying, if there is different that you were pointing at her with your bare finger and she used the pot to hit you, that time we go even say make they send and go house. You were pointing a knife at her and she hit off the knife off your hand with the pot. And Mide now turned it. Everybody was like, don't hit. You know when you see the hitting of the knife, everybody in the kitchen now turned. Even what is her name? His name. Otega, that was very close to me. They didn't even know when all this thing happened. It was the hitting that he heard and he turned. When he now turned and they were now telling her, see the knife. This is the knife Mide was pointing at this girl. Zita, and what Zita did was to use this pot and see the knife. She was waving this knife at her and pointing it at her. What she did was to hit the knife off her hand. You see why I was saying that this knife would have hurt Mide? It dropped somehow on Mide's chest before it dropped. That was the hitting, was what everybody heard, because they were just watching. They were not even paying attention. When they heard the hitting, this girl now started saying, you hit me with a pot. Why will you hit me? This girl hit me. They now all ran to them and now they're saying, why will you do that? Why will you hit her? She didn't. If she was using her bare finger and the girl hit her, I would understand. But you were pointing a knife, and you know when they are doing this, their confrontation, they are groaning, they're always very close to each other. Drop the knife now. You are talking with somebody, you are pointing knife at the person. It's also risky. I don't know. This is the way I saw it, and I don't know how Big Brother is going to see it, because to me it was the knife Zita went for. Hit it off her hand, and she now started saying, this girl hit me, you want to fight me, you want to fight me, right? And people in the house now, the hitting they hear, they can't turn. They are like, Zita, why will you hit her? Don't hit her. And Mide is already ranting, you hit me, you hit me. Almost story they change you. Now Ibu Febara enter diary session now. The thing I like is that Big Brother will always play these videos. This is the way I'm telling you exactly how it happened. You can interpret it the way you want. You can say she hit her, you can say the knife. But some people have felt that the moment you raise that knife, you turned it into a weapon. That Zita was trying to defend herself. Some people can also see it as, Zita, she did not touch the knife at you. Why are you hitting off the knife? So everything, however you want to interpret it is different. But this, I've told you specifically what happened and how it happened. Now they are coming to diary session for people who witness the fight. Big is asking them, omo people even Fubara zone na wetin weak me. She just said, and she's here counting herself as one of the people that is giving in the house, the people that they are hearing their voice, that the people that are quiet in the house are Kaikumi, what is his name, that boss kid. Now these people fit go now. Dineri, when she called Dineri, I say okay, Dineri don give us small bad boost but not consistent. So she herself is part of the group that are giving, with Thelma, with Isabella, with Doris. This one are the people where they give. Oh, but it's okay, I leave it to you guys voters. So this was what happened between Zita and Mide. What do you think from the video you've seen and from the explanation, interpretation of the video I've done? Who do you think was at fault? If you ask me, Sha, the way Mide attacked Zita, why you no attack Mensah like that? And Zita was calm, like I said. She wasn't rude in responding to you, and her boyfriend was already there representing, and she also wanted to help and do meat. You will not tell the person exactly what she would do now. So guys, thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe. See you guys in my next one. Until then, bye.